Waldo Emerson once said the ornaments of a house are the friends that frequent it. And for the town of East Lyme, Pat and Jack Lewis were the ornaments of Niantic. And Channel 3's Nicole Nalepa is sharing their story.
It makes me happy to know that a young kid has such beautiful memories of a silver skate.
In 1967, two young couples decided to go into business and open up the Silver Skate Christmas shop right at the corner of Black Point Road and Main Street in the village of Niantic. A venture inspired after a trip to the Pink Sleigh in Westbrook.
We looked around and we found this old, dilapidated building that somehow we had courage and we rented it.
But this old building turned into the cornerstone of Christmas on the Connecticut shoreline for 41 years.
I think it was because we cared. We spoke to half of them we knew by name.
After buying out their partners in 1985, Pat and Jack continued to attract customers and artists from around the world. And then in 2007, the Lewises decided it was time to hang up their skates.
He was a little bit sick in 2006, and I thought, you know what, we're pushing it.
Since then, the building has housed a dog store, served as a home care residence.
And then along came Josh, and he rented it for an antique store.
I started selling baseball cards in my grandmother's store when I was 9 years old.
Josh Hadursky's grandmother owned 'Tis the Season, which was a seasonal gift shop in downtown Niantic.
Coming in here with my grandmother and buying ornaments was Christmas. That was a start to the season.
And in April, the location he once frequented as a kid was about to become the home of this 25-year-old's second business, Past and Present Antiques on the corner.
Pat had stopped in over the summer and mentioned that she had a bunch of Christmas items left over, inventory from the Silver Skate.
I said, hey Josh, are you thinking at all of having a Christmas market in the back? And he said, no.
I kind of logged it in the back of my head.
2 weeks later, he called me up and he said, you know what, Pat, I'm thinking of if it's all right with you, could we recreate the Silver Skate?
As soon as we put up a picture of the original sign being put up on the front of the building that the Lewises lent us, it went like crazy in town. You know, everybody in town was talking about it.
Josh has managed to put his personal touch on things while still highlighting the spirit of what the Lewises brought to the community for years.
I called on Pat a couple times to get advice. Obviously, she knows better than anybody how to do this.
One of the things many of you may remember about the Silver Skate is this train. This is the original that was set up in the store, and Josh was so excited to bring it back.
That was one of the things we needed to make sure we had.
And customers will have the Silver Skate pop-up store through the end of December.
And then we're going to start planning Silver Skate 2020 shortly thereafter, I'm sure.
That's what it's all about. That's one of the things, that's why we come home for Christmas.
In Niantic, Nicole Nalepa, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.